The internet just exploded, and not because of a new song drop. Nah, this time it's personal. Offset, the same man who once called Cardi B his ride or die, just set the entire industry on fire with one bold move that fans are calling straight up war. Out of nowhere, Offset posted, then deleted, a cryptic message that had the whole timeline spinning. You can only fake love for so long. Within minutes, rumors started flying faster than a Twitter meltdown. Was this a shot at Cardi? Did something go down behind closed doors? And why did Quavo just jump in with a suspicious "told you so" comment that made everything 10 times messier? Sources close to the couple say things have been tense for weeks, but this time, it's different. Offset's apparently done playing Mr. Nice Guy. People who were once in their inner circle are saying that Offset feels betrayed, exposed, and ready to burn it all down, even if it means taking Cardi's empire down with him. And fans, they can't stop watching. Everyone wants to know what pushed Offset over the edge. Was this about loyalty, lies, or something much darker? Whatever it is, one thing's for sure: the war between Offset and Cardi B has officially begun. The internet's been wild before, but nobody saw this coming. Offset, the Migos legend, flipped the entire narrative on its head and basically declared war on the woman he once swore he'd love forever. Cardi B fans are calling it the biggest public fallout in hip-hop since Kanye versus Kim. And honestly, they might not be wrong. It all started with a post that looked innocent enough, till it wasn't. Offset took to his IG story late one night, right after Cardi had wrapped up a performance in Vegas. He posted a photo of his chain, the one she gifted him on their anniversary, snapped in half, sitting next to a half-empty bottle of Clay's Azul. The caption, just 5 words that had everyone screaming, "Should have seen it coming sooner." The internet went into a frenzy. Within 10 minutes, Twitter, TikTok, and every blog page had the post screenshotted, reposted, and dissected like a crime scene. Some fans thought it was just a publicity stunt. Others swore it was a breakup message. But people who really know Offset's energy said this wasn't trolling. This was war talk. A source allegedly close to Offset told an entertainment blog, "He's been quiet for too long. He feels like he's been protecting her image while she's been playing him behind the scenes. He's tired." And if that wasn't enough, a few hours later, he liked a shady tweet that said, "Sometimes the loudest one in the room is the fakest." The fans instantly connected the dots, and it didn't take long before Cardi herself noticed at around 3 a.m. Cardi fired off a cryptic tweet of her own. "Don't play victim when you've been the villain." No tags, no emojis, just that. But she didn't need to mention names. Everyone already knew who she was talking about by morning. The couple's private problems had gone completely public. Screenshots of text messages began circulating online, supposedly between Offset and one of Cardi's old friends. In those messages, Offset allegedly claimed he found out everything and was ready to expose her. Whether those texts were real or not, nobody could say. But the damage was done. The image of a power couple that once graced magazine covers was now being torn apart, meme by meme, post by post. And that's when things got ugly. Offset went live on Instagram, not for long. Just about 2 minutes, but long enough to make headlines. You could see the tension in his eyes, the exhaustion, maybe even a little bit of anger boiling underneath. He said, "I'm tired of people playing with my name. I ain't no perfect man, but I ain't gon' keep talking blame for stuff I didn't do. Y'all gon' see soon enough." Then he cut the live. Fans flooded the comments. "Cardi, what you do?" Offset's snapping FR this time. "Nah, this ain't promo. This real." Meanwhile, Cardi was spotted the next day in New York. No wedding ring, oversized hoodie, walking fast, head down. Paparazzi shouted questions, but she stayed silent. Still, her expression said more than words ever could. Then came the twist nobody expected. TMZ leaked what they called a private voicemail allegedly left by Offset on one of Cardi's old phones. In the message, you could hear him saying, "I ain't the one you should be scared of. I'm the one who knows the truth." People lost it. Every gossip page was running wild, talking about Offset's threat, Cardi's cover-up, Migos' meltdown, and what really happened behind closed doors. Insiders claimed that the two had been fighting for weeks, not about cheating this time, but about money and control. One source told the Shade Room, Offset wanted to handle more of the business side, touring, branding, all that. Cardi said no. That's when things got heated. He told her she's not loyal, that she's using his name when it's convenient. And it wasn't just words. There were reportedly screaming matches in the house. And one argument got so bad that Cardi left and stayed in a hotel for 2 nights, but Offset wasn't backing down. Within days, he unfollowed her on Instagram again, and even more telling. He followed a mysterious influencer named Jayla M. Fans immediately started connecting dots, finding old photos of Offset liking her pictures from months ago. Jayla, who had about 200K followers at the time, suddenly went viral overnight. When fans flooded her comments asking if she was the new girl, she posted a selfie with the caption, "Not my fault, he finally woke up." The internet went insane. Cardi's fanbase, the Barda Gang, went to war in the comments. They accused Jayla of cloud chasing, of trying to break up a family. Jayla clapped back in her stories. "Maybe y'all should ask y'all queen why her man's been living single for months?" At this point, it wasn't just a breakup, it was entertainment chaos. End. That's when Quavo, Offset's cousin and Migos partner, dropped his own bombshell. During a live stream, when a fan asked about the situation, Quavo laughed and said, "Man, I told Brew to leave that alone a long time ago." One simple comment, and the internet went up in flames again. People started speculating, did Quavo know something? Did he warn Offset about Cardi? And was this all connected to those rumors about Cardi allegedly holding back Offset's solo career? By day 3, social media was split down the middle. Team Offset versus Team Cardi. One side claimed Cardi had been manipulating the narrative, painting Offset as the bad guy while secretly doing dirt behind the scenes. The other side said Offset was spiraling, jealous of Cardi's success, trying to drag her down because he couldn't handle her being the bigger star. Then late that night, Offset posted again. This time, it wasn't words. It was a clip. A blurry 10-second video of a room filled with expensive heels and handbags, with a voice in the background saying, "You can't buy peace with money." Fans immediately recognized the voice. It was Cardi's. The internet froze. Within an hour, the clip was deleted. But it was too late. People had already screen recorded it, analyzed it, and slowed it down. The consensus. This wasn't an old clip. This was recent. That meant Offset was holding on to receipts, maybe even proof of something deeper. A fan tweeted, "He's dropping hints like breadcrumbs. This is about to get ugly." And ugly it did behind the scenes. Apparently, Cardi was furious. She called her publicist, her team, even threatened to sue any outlet that posted that clip without her consent. But the damage was already done. Offset had taken their private life and turned it into a public chess game. And Cardi wasn't about to let him win. Her next move? A leaked verse from an unreleased track that sounded way too personal. In the snippet, she raps, "You ain't a boss. You just mad you got fired, blaming your wife 'cause your shine expired." The timing couldn't have been more perfect or more calculated. Fans knew she was talking about Offset. She was fighting back through music, the same way she rose to fame. And that's how this war started, not in the streets, not in a courtroom, but on timelines, in captions, and through lyrics. The love story that once inspired millions had turned into hip-hop's most chaotic public breakup, and it was only the beginning, because Offset wasn't done talking yet, not even close. Offset had been quiet. For 2 days, too quiet. And in the world of celebrity chaos, silence means one of two things: damage control or strategy. But when Offset finally broke that silence, he didn't go live. He didn't tweet. He didn't post a Note app apology like most rappers do. Nah, he went bigger. He called out Cardi B directly in a diss track snippet that had fans losing their minds within seconds of hearing it. The snippet leaked on SoundCloud under the title, "Family Business." And the first line, "Took a queen, turned to drama, now the throne got a snake on it." Everyone froze, It didn't take long for people to connect the dots. Offset had just compared Cardi to a snake, the same word she once used to describe her haters back in 2018 when she was feuding with Nicki Minaj. Full circle moment. Maybe petty. Definitely. And that was only the beginning. Halfway through the verse, Offset's tone changed from slick to serious. He said, "You told me I was trippin', said I seeing ghosts, but the screenshots show you was doing the most. Ain't no loyalty when the bag come first, ain't no love when your fame's rehearsed." It's that last line. When your fame's rehearsed broke the internet. Fans swore he was hinting that Cardi's whole real girl image was fake, that she'd been scripting her authenticity while treating Offset like a prop in her career. But the real shocker came from what happened next. A verified insider account posted a blurred photo of what they claimed. Were Cardi's old mess with another rapper, someone who had worked with her secretly on a track that Offset never approved. The messages were filled with flirtatious energy and late-night studio talk. Whether they were real or fake, it didn't matter. The illusion of betrayal was enough to light social media on fire. Offset, meanwhile, was seen pulling up to the studio that same night in Atlanta, hoodie on, face hard, no entourage, just pure focus. One producer later told an outlet, "He came in with fire in his eyes, bro." Said, "I'm done protecting people who ain't protect me." Then he locked in and recorded for hours. Behind the scenes, things were spiraling fast. Cardi's team reportedly begged her not to respond online. "Let the music talk," her publicist said. But Cardi B isn't known for staying silent. On her Instagram Live, Cardi appeared wearing her bonnet, nails out, and full of rage. "Stop playing with me," she said. "You ain't gon' sit up here acting like you a saint. You've been disrespectful for years. You ain't gon' gaslight me in front of the world acting like I'm the crazy one." Her comments section went wild. One user wrote, "She's shaking. She mad. Another said, "He touched a nerve. She hurt for real." And then she dropped the line that had everyone talking. "If I start token, I'ma ruin lives." Boom. Instantly, that quote became the no. One trending topic on X memes. Reaction videos and breakdown threads started flooding the internet. Fans were making timelines, analyzing every lyric, every like, every unfollow between them. But then came the real bombshell, a leaked clip of Offset, allegedly on the phone with someone from Cardi's team. In the recording, Offset could be heard saying, "Tell her to stop lying before I air it out. I ain't the one. She'll know what I got." The clip was short, scratchy, and probably recorded illegally, but fans didn't care. The phrase, "I ain't the one," became the new catchphrase on TikTok. People were remixing it into songs, memes, and parody skits. The situation had turned from heartbreak into entertainment gold, still for Offset. This wasn't a game. Insiders claimed he'd been sitting on Evidence DM's voicemails, maybe even security footage, proving that Cardi had done something that could end her image. One of his boys allegedly told a YouTuber, "Offset ain't bluffing. He's got receipts that'll change how people see her forever." Meanwhile, the industry started reacting. Celebs began taking sides quietly, liking shady posts, dropping cryptic tweets, and unfollowing one or the other. Nicki Minaj's stylist liked a tweet that said, "Karma works in mysterious ways." Vince instantly interpreted that as a shot at Cardi. On the other side, Lizzo commented under Cardi's latest post, saying, "Keep your head up, queen." Even Megan Thee Stallion, who had once been cool with both, went silent. That silence spoke volumes. Then came an unexpected twist. Offset's mother stepped into the mix. On Facebook, she posted a message that said, "Some people only love you when you feed their image." Though she didn't name names, everyone knew who she was referring to. Cardi responded within hours, tweeting, "You raised him. Remember that?" At that point, it wasn't just a couple feud. It was a full-blown family war. Offset's sister even went on TikTok live, saying, "We tried to keep it quiet, but enough is enough. He'd been disrespected for too long." Ain't nobody innocent in this? Cardi's cousin responded in a now-deleted post, saying, "Y'all ain't family, y'all a circus." The drama had gone nuclear. And in the middle of it all, Offset decided to go public again. This time, on The Breakfast Club, when asked directly if he was still with Cardi, he leaned back in his chair and smirked. "Let's just say, I don't sleep next to enemies." The studio went silent. That single sentence was all it took. The internet exploded again. Fans said it was the coldest bar of 2025. But the tension behind his eyes said there was still more to the story. Maybe something deeper that the public hadn't seen yet. Back in LA, Cardi was reportedly meeting with her legal team, trying to figure out how to protect her brand. If he keeps going like this, one of her team members told an insider he could actually mess up endorsement deals. She's scared this might go beyond gossip. But Offset wasn't backing down. That same night, he posted a black and white photo of himself in the studio, captioned, "Truth hurts more than lies." Within minutes, Cardi went live again. "You want to play with me?" she said, pacing back and forth. Bet you gon' regret this. You think you the only one with proof? You forgot who I am." Her tone was raw, shaky, but powerful. You could tell this wasn't just about clout anymore. This was personal, emotional, to people who once shared a family, now weaponizing secrets against each other. By the next morning, Cardi's fans started trending a new hashtag. #We stand with CARDI. Offset's fans clapped back with #pray for Offset. The war lines were officially drawn. One insider summed it up best. "This ain't about cheating, it's about control." Offset wants power back. Cardi wants respect. They both got pride, and pride don't heal. Still, neither side was ready for what was coming next, because according to whispers in the industry, Stess had just met with a well-known documentary producer. The word on the street: he was planning to tell his side of the story on camera, unfiltered. If that was true, it wouldn't just end their relationship. It could rewrite hip-hop's most famous love story into its most tragic betrayal. And when Cardi found out about that meeting, she lost it. She said if he goes through with it, a source revealed, she's going to release everything, every voice memo, every text, every moment that makes him look weak. At this point, both were locked in a digital war that couldn't be undone. No more love, no more loyalty, just vengeance and a timeline full of chaos. And that's when things took a turn nobody saw coming, because the next move wasn't from Offset. It was from someone much closer, someone who'd been silent this whole time. Their daughter, Culture's nanny, just spoke up, and what she said changed everything. The nanny's words hit the internet like a grenade. At first, nobody believed it. She was just a quiet woman named Marla, who'd been in the background of Kino Flame and Rari B's picture-perfect family for years. But when she spoke, she didn't whisper. She screamed the truth in a 47-second voice note that leaked onto a fan page. "You think you know them?" Marla said, her voice trembling. "You don't. The fighting, that's not new. That's every night. She throws things. He breaks things. The baby cries, and I clean up what's left." The clip went viral within minutes. Every blog, every gossip page, every meme account reposted it with captions like "The nanny speaks out" and "Household war exposed." People who once idolized the couple started seeing them as characters in a twisted reality show. Rari B's camp rushed to deny everything. Her publicist released a short statement calling Marla an ex-employee with an agenda. But that didn't stop the damage. Marla went live again, this time showing receipts, pictures of broken furniture, screenshots of text messages between her and Kino's manager begging for her last paycheck. In one of those texts, Kino's manager allegedly wrote, "He's not in a good place mentally. Don't say anything right now." That line alone had fans wondering if the pressure had finally cracked him. Meanwhile, Kino stayed silent, at least online. But people close to him said he was furious. He felt betrayed not only by Rari B, but by everyone around him. "He don't trust nobody no more," one friend told a podcast. "He thinks the whole world's playing him." And that paranoia showed. 2 days later, paparazzi caught Kino leaving his studio in Atlanta at 3 a.m. wearing the same hoodie he'd worn in his last live stream. When a reporter shouted, "Is it true the nanny exposed y'all?" Kino turned and said coldly, "Let her talk, she ain't seen the half of it." Those words lit the match for what fans started calling the Flame Files. Because just 24 hours later, an anonymous account dropped a folder of leaked screenshots supposedly between Rari B and an industry executive. The messages were messy, flirty emojis, business talk that sounded a little too personal, and one voice memo where Rari giggled, saying he'll never know, true or fake. The internet didn't care. Hashtag #RayExposed trended for 12 hours straight. Ray went nuclear on Twitter. Fake screenshots, fake people, real hate. But the damage was done. Endorsement deals started pausing. A makeup brand quietly archived its latest campaign featuring her. Fans began debating if this was karma or cruelty. And in the background, Kino was reportedly in meetings with a major streaming service to tell his side. I know. It wasn't just music beef. It was reputation warfare. Then came a twist nobody expected. Culture Flame, their daughter's godmother, known online as fashion influencer Asia Dior, decided to speak up. She posted a black screen on her story that said, "If I start talking, y'all gon' cry for real." The entire internet froze. Within hours, Asia dropped a 3-minute video where she claimed she'd witnessed Rari B cross a line long before the public meltdown. There were things she did to control Kino contracts, NDAs, money stuff. It wasn't love anymore, it was leverage. Fans couldn't tell what was true anymore, but they ate it up. Theories flooded Reddit threads. Maybe Rari was hiding assets, maybe Kino had recordings. Maybe the nanny had been silenced with hush money, and then, like a movie twist, a hacker account posted a short clip of security footage allegedly from the couple's mansion. It showed 2 blurred figures arguing in the kitchen. You couldn't see faces, but you could hear one phrase crystal clear. "Keep testing me and I'll ruin you." The voice sounded like Rari's. That clip exploded across TikTok. Reaction videos, slow motion analyzes, life reading experts. Everyone became an investigator. Rari's lawyers demanded takedowns, calling it deepfake manipulation. But to fans, the visual proof cemented the narrative. She was the villain now. And while Rari tried to play defense, Kino played offense. He uploaded a black and white teaser video for an upcoming track called Receipts. In the clip, he rapped directly to the camera, "You build a kingdom out of lies. I watched it fall. You can't cancel real when the truth call." The internet went wild again. Even rappers outside the drama reacted. A-list artists reposted the teaser, half joking, half shocked. "He really airing it out, huh?" One wrote. Behind the scenes, Rari's team scrambled. Insiders said she was threatening to release her own evidence, private recordings, voice notes, even messages that could flip sympathy back her way. But the label begged her to wait. "If you both burn each other," her manager warned, "no one wins." But Rari wasn't thinking about winning. She wanted revenge. The next night at 2 a.m., she went live again, raw, unfiltered, crying 1 minute and furious the next. "He lying on my name," she yelled. "Y'all don't know what I went through. He wants y'all to hate me so he can look innocent." Then she held up her phone, scrolling through screenshots. "You see this? Messages from him last week saying, 'I miss you. If I'm so fake, why you begging to come home?'" Fans went insane. Some called her brave. Others said it was desperation. But one thing was clear. The war had gone from petty to painful. Meanwhile, Kino posted nothing. Just a single cryptic story, a chessboard with the caption, "Your move?" And Rari's move came faster than anyone expected. She dropped an unreleased verse on SoundCloud, titled "No Apologies," where she rapped, "They say he the flame, but I'm the match that lit it. Don't start what you can't finish." Boy, admit it. The track went viral overnight. Every blog posted it, every DJ spun it. And within 24 hours, it had over 1 million plays. But instead of clapping back musically, Kino decided to do something way more explosive. It's a tell-all interview. He sat down with journalist Jay Morales for a 1-hour special called Breaking the Silence, Kino Flame Speaks. The teaser dropped on YouTube. Kino in all black eyes cold, saying, "This ain't about hate, it's about truth." The internet erupted. The comment section filled with popcorn emojis and wild theories. But what nobody knew was that Cardi B had already recorded her own interview, set to air the day after as Two Sides. One story, no peace. The world watched as one of hip-hop's biggest. Love stories turned into the genre's most public implosion. And somewhere, in a quiet apartment far from the flashing lights, Marla the nanny watched it all on her phone. She posted one last message before disappearing from social media completely. "I told the truth. The rest is theirs." The message gathered 200K likes in an hour before her account went dark, back online. Fans were left wondering, was the nanny silenced or did she walk away before things got darker? Because word on the street said someone, maybe from Rari's camp, maybe from Kino's, had paid her to disappear. And just when people thought it couldn't get any messier, a mysterious Dropbox link appeared on Reddit titled "The Real Flame Files Final Cut." The description read, "Proof, all of it." The countdown to destruction had officially begun. The countdown had begun. Fans, bloggers, and TikTok detectives alike were glued to their screens, waiting for the drop of the so-called flame files. Rumor had it, the Dropbox link contained months, maybe years, of voice notes, receipts, and footage that neither Kino Flame nor Cardi B wanted the public to see. By noon, the link started circulating. Some of the early viewers claimed it was insane, catastrophic, and the ultimate betrayal. Others warned, "Don't click it, it's messy." But the allure of inside drama was too strong. Inside the files, everything unfolded like a cinematic explosion. The first folder contained texts allegedly from Cardi B to Kino's business manager. In them, she appeared to manipulate tours, endorsements, and studio sessions to suit her own agenda. The second folder had blurred photos of arguments in the mansion, furniture knocked over, and even Culture Flames toys strewn across the floor as collateral damage. Fans were shocked. Even casual followers were glued to their phones. "I can't believe this is real." One wrote on X, "It's like watching a reality show, but worse." But the real twist came from the audio folder. A series of voice notes, raw, unedited, showed both Kino and Rari talking in ways that contradicted their public narratives. In one, Kino could be heard saying, "I'm tired of holding all of this in." If they knew the half, it'd ruin everything she built. And moments later, Rari's voice, "You think you're the only one tired? I'm trapped too. And you're the one making me look crazy." The internet exploded. Fans debated for hours who was telling the truth. Was it Kino, the supposedly betrayed husband? Or Rari, the allegedly controlling superstar? Comment sections became battlegrounds. Memes proliferated. And YouTube creators churned out reaction videos faster than anyone could keep up. Meanwhile, Kino took a more aggressive step. On Instagram, he posted a single black and white photo of a burning mansion. No caption, just the image. Fans interpreted it as a metaphor, and every media outlet ran headlines. Kino Flame threatens to burn it all down. Rari responded with a music video teaser that dropped at midnight. In it, she rapped over distorted beats, her face partially covered with shadows. "You wanted receipts. I got a stack. You thought you was king. I'm taking back my track. Don't play with fire. 'Cause fire gone bite. This throne's mine. I've earned my right." The video smashed records on views within the first hour. Every headline now called her unbreakable. While some outlets continued to side with Kino, calling him the wronged artist finally speaking. As the drama spiraled, other players emerged. Kino's cousin, known for staying silent, suddenly made a TikTok statement. "Man, we didn't sign up for this online circus." But truth is truth, and the family was left divided long before anyone saw this. Fans dissected every word. Who was the cousin referring to? The public assumed it was Rari. Some theorists argued it could have been Kino himself. Manipulating perception, then came the most shocking revelation. A hacker leaked what they claimed was Kino and Rari's private contract files. It suggested that millions of dollars from album sales, merchandise, and brand deals were being funneled through accounts that neither fully controlled. Suddenly, money became the centerpiece of the drama. People speculated that the entire feud wasn't about love. It was about control over their empire at this point. Both Kino and Rari were on edge. Sources close to the couple said Kino spent hours in the studio writing track after track, some featuring subliminal bars clearly aimed at Rari. She, in turn, started recording at multiple locations. Her music became sharper, more confrontational, and undeniably personal. Fans watched like they were part of a reality TV show. Reaction videos exploded, with every bar being analyzed for hidden meaning. TikTok trends like #FlameClapbacks and #RAR iBurn started dominating the platform. Even late-night talk shows jumped in, playing snippets of unreleased tracks as if they were breaking news. And then the ultimate twist happened. Kino leaked a video of Rari talking to her team, plotting how to spin the narrative of their breakup. The footage was grainy, but the audio was clear enough. She said, "If he goes public, I'm ready. Every angle, every lie, every rumor, I got it all covered. He thinks he can scare me. Watch him regret it." Fans lost it. The perception flipped overnight. Some now saw Kino as reckless, playing with fire, while Rari appeared methodical, strategic, almost untouchable. The industry was buzzing. Streaming platforms quietly delayed releases for both artists, fearing backlash. Brands reconsidered partnerships. Even award shows were reportedly monitoring the situation, unsure if either star would be deemed safe for public appearances. By this point, the feud had become bigger than music or love. It was a spectacle of power, betrayal, and ego. Fan divisions hardened. Social media wars dominated every timeline. And somewhere in the chaos, Marla, the nanny, the one who started it all, stayed silent. Her disappearance fueling theories that she had been paid off or threatened. In the final public move of the saga, Kino posted one last story before going radio silent. A single chess piece lying on a black table. Caption, "Your move." Rari responded with a midnight post. A white chess piece burning in flames. Caption, "I'm already 5 steps ahead." And that's how it ended. For now, the Flame Files had exposed everything. Secrets, lies, betrayals, and a love story gone catastrophically wrong. But no one knew what would happen next. Would one of them break completely? Would reconciliation be possible? Or would the war escalate into something even more chaotic? Fans flooded the comments across YouTube, TikTok, and X. Theories, predictions, and alliances forming faster than any record-breaking music release. People debated endlessly. Team Kino, Team Rari, or Team Chaos? As the screen faded to black in the latest reaction videos, one question remained. Who really won this battle? And that's the story, fam. The most insane, over-the-top, twisted Lavandois saga you've ever seen in hip-hop. Kino Flame and Rari B took a private life and turned it into a full-blown public spectacle. And the internet couldn't get enough. Now it's your turn. Who do you think had the upper hand in this battle? Was Kino the one being played? Or was Rari the mastermind behind it all? Drop your opinions in the comments. Smash that like button if you were shook by these revelations. And make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of the wildest celebrity drama out there. Remember, in a world of fame, money, and love, sometimes the truth is messier than the music. And the next move could be your favorite artist's last.